Hey, what's up guys, Digirex here, and if my voice does sound a little bit different in this video, it's because I'm getting sick, or it's either allergies because the weather is changing. So guys, that's why my voice sounds a little different in this video. So with that out of the way, this video is going to be based on an exotic, and I actually found this cool exotic page where you can see a bunch of fan-made exotics, and this guy actually does concept art for each one of them, and this video is going to be based around one that I actually think should belong in Destiny. Most of these things should belong in Destiny. A few of the perks are overpowered for all these fan-made exotics, but most of them would actually, with some tweaking, be able to be allowed in the game, and I think Bungie should actually take suggestions from fans if they're running out of ideas, because we haven't seen new exotics besides the Zen Meteor for a while now, and it looks like Bungie could really use some help. But yeah guys, so we're gonna jump right into the exotic here. So guys, these are actually exotic hunter gauntlets called torch tossers, and what these do basically is that when you hit a precision shot with your throwing knife, it causes the target to explode in a wide precision. So what he's saying is that it has a really large blast radius that can potentially harm any enemies nearby when you get a precision throw, and when you have juggler on, you still do get that throwing knife back instantly, so you can just keep precision shotting enemies. Now I find this to be useful probably in PvP or in PvE, because he says it has a rather large blast radius, which could make it viable for PvP. If enemies are grouped together, you could kill them or wound them and just finish them off with your weapon, which I think would be good, or for dealing with large groups of thralls or other small things like, alkaloids, dregs, things like that. That would be very useful to have another exotic besides the Celestial Nighthawk that can make gunslingers good for PvP. Or not for PvP, for PvE. Gunslingers are already good for PvP. What am I talking about? But this could make them a lot more useful for PvE. So that's what I think of this exotic, and I think it is actually really awesome, because there's no exotics that do anything with throwing knives either in the game. And I actually have to give credit to the idea for these exotics to Lederhosen, I believe is how you pronounce his name, but that is actually the name he goes by online, or at least on here, so that is actually his real name. I'm not just making that up or anything, but I have to give credit to him, because this is a really good idea. I mean, I don't know why there's no exotics that really help with throwing knives, besides an additional melee charge that goes with all melees. It's not just throwing knives. I could think of a bunch of things they could do with throwing knives. They could make throwing knives explode just when they hit the surface of stuff, like on impact. That would be good. They could make throwing knives bounce off of walls, drastically bounce. They could make throwing knives ricochet. They could make throwing knives have debuffs when it hits somebody, stuff like that. That'd be really cool, and I'm actually surprised they haven't done stuff like this, and I've actually never thought about exotics for throwing knives, but this one could really do it, having it explode when it hits a target. I mean, that would be sick. It's like Firefly for your throwing knives, plus if you have juggler on, you can just get them back instantaneously. Now this might be a little bit overpowered in PvP depending on how big the blast radius is, but I think it'd be a very good PvE pair of gauntlets for gunslingers, because gunslingers really don't have much use in PvE except for the occasional Celestial Nighthawk runner, and those strikes, always come around. One of those guys just using Celestial Nighthawk to be cool and different, gotta change things up a little bit. So guys, that's just what I think of these gauntlets, and I thought I'd make a video on it. There will probably be more videos like this in the future, but I think these are really great exotic, and if you guys have any more ideas, list them in the comments below. Any exotic ideas for throwing knives, because I think Destiny could really use some exotic ideas for throwing knives in the game. A few of those I mentioned earlier in the video, and I actually like all those ideas that I mentioned. I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like they could do some really cool stuff with throwing knife exotics, and I never really thought about it. So guys, that is going to be the video. I hope you enjoyed. I will be doing more of these crazy exotics later for more videos, so I really hope you guys did enjoy. This has been Digirex. Please like and subscribe for Division, Destiny, COD, and Counter-Strike content. Hope you guys enjoyed. This has been Digirex. Peace.